that ODM members of parliament have been whipped to support the impeachment motion. And that's why you see the good minds like Amolo Otiende will always incline toward the party position. Sasa wakati unasema hivyo, the other day we've heard Otiende speak on matters of accountability, on matters of economy. Tumemsikia. But this now, was not
we are voting now.
North, Lomwa, Joseph.
We are moving to voting.
Westlands, Wetangula Timothy Wanyonyi. Nominated member, Jackson Kosgei Kipkemoi. Who will go there?
So they are doing what we call a roll call vote. I just want to know how it's done and then we can go back. So I don't know if they're calling them name by name and then they're shouting yes and then no. Ama unaenda unafanya by secret ballot. So let's just get to get that update and then we will go back to our conversation right here on Home Run.
I, Tim Wanyonyi, Member of Parliament for Westlands, I vote no. I vote yes.
Allah?
I vote yes.
Allah? Allah?
Order, honorable members. He has voted yes.
I, Jackson Kipkemoi Koskei, nominated member of parliament, I vote yes.
Yes. I'll stop them. You are done with Honorable Samal? You can't talk. Honorable members, for the rest of the members, when your name is called, don't repeat your name. Just vote yes or no. Okay, go ahead, Njoroge.
Ainab Koi, Samuel Chepkonga, Aina Moi, Benjamin Langat, Aldai, Marian Kitani, Alego Usonga, Samuel Atandi, Awendo, John Walter Owino, Bahati, Irene Joki, Palambala, Shurie Abdi Omar, Baringo County, Florence Jamatia, Baringo Central, Joshua Kandie, Baringo North, Joseph Maglap, Baringo South, Charles Cameron, Belgut, Nelson Koech, Bobasi, Innocent Obiri, Bobasi, Innocent Obiri, Bamachoge Borabu, Nolfason Obadia, Bamachoge Chache, Alpha Meruka Ondieki, Bomet County, Lynette Chepkorir Toto, Bomet Centro, Richard Cheriot Kilela, Bomet East, Richard Kipkemoi Yegon, Bonchari, Charles Onchoke, Bonchari, Charles Onchoke,
is voted yes.
Bondo, Gideon Ochanda, Borabu Patrick Osero, Budalangi Rafael Sauti Bita Wanjala, Bumula Nelson Jack Wamboka, Bungoma Kadri Nanjala Wabilianga, Bura Kuno Yakub Ado, Bureti Kibet Kirui Komingoi, Busia County Omanyo Kadri Nahambi, Omanyo Kadri Nahambi, Butere Nicholas Tindi Mwale, Butula Joseph Oyula, Buri Muruidhania Rindikiri Mugambi, Central Imenti Moses Nguchine Kirima, Central Imenti Moses Kirima Nguchine, Changamwe Omar Mwinyi, Chibalungu Victor Kipngetich Koech, Cherangani Patrick Simiu Barasa, Cherangani Patrick Simiu Barasa, Chesume Paul Biego, Chuka Iganga Ngombe Patrick Ntuega Munene, Dadab Farama Alim, Dagoretti North Beatrice Elachi, Dagoretti South John Kerry Waweru,
I vote yes.
Eldama Ravine Musa Sirma,
I vote yes.
Eldas Adan Kenan,
I vote yes.
Elgeo Marakwet County Ngerechei Jepto Caroline, Embakasi Central Gadhiro Majadonk Benjamin, Embakasi East Babu Owino Ongili, Embakasi East Babu Owino Ongili, Embakasi North James Gakuya, Embakasi South Julius Mawade, Embakasi West Mark Samuel Mwenje Mureithi, Embakasi West Mark Samuel Mwenje Mureithi, Embu County Double N Pamela Njoki, Mgwen
Joki is?
no, no. Mgwen Elmegit Joseph Kipto, Emuhaya Omboko Milemba, Emura Dikir Johanna Ngeno,
Yes.
Endebes Robert Ukose,
Yes.
Fafi Yakub Farah, Funyula Oundo Wilberforce, Galole Said Buya Hiribai Said Poster, Ganze Charo Kenneth Tungule, Garissa County Udgon Amina Siad, Garissa Township Major Deko Baro, Garsen Ali Wario Guyo, Katanga Wakili Mureu, Gatondo North Kururia Njoroge. Gatundu North, Kururia Njoroge. Gatundu South, Gabriel Gaduka Kagombe. Gem, Elisha Odhiambo. Gichugu, Robert Gichimu. Gilgil, Mother Wangari Wanjira. Gilgil, Mother Wangari Wanjira. Gilgil, Mother Wangari Wanjira.
I vote no.
Githunguri, Gadhoni wa Mochomba. Hamisi, Charles Gumini Gimose. Homa Bay County, Bensuda Joyce Osogo.
Pardon? Take the vote again. Order, Bensuda utaitwa tena.
Homa Bay Town.
Order, members, order.
Homa Bay Town, George Peter Kaluma. Igembe Central, Daniel Karido Kili. Igembe North, Taitumu Julius. Igembe South, John Paul Mwirigi. Ijara, Abdi Ali Abdi. Ikolomani, Shinali Bernard. Isiolo County, Mumina Bonaya. Isiolo North, Isiolo South, Bidu Tubi Mohammed. Jomvu Badibadi Twalib. Juja George Koimburi. Kabete James Gedua wa Mashukuru. Kabete James Gedua wa Mashukuru. Kabondo Kasipul Ivo Bara. Kabuchai Kalasinga Joseph. Kacheliba Lote Titus. Kacheliba Lote Titus. Kaiti Joshua Kivinda Kimilu. Kaiti Joshua Kivinda Kimilu. Kaiti Joshua Kivinda Kimilu. Kajiado County, Lea Sankaire. Kajiado County, Lea Sankaire. Kajiado Central, Memusi Elijah. Kajiado East, Kakuta Maimai. Kajiado North, Onesimus Ngogoyo. Kajiado South, Parashina Samuel Sakimba. Kajiado West, Sunkuya George. Kakamega County, Elsie Muhanda. Kaloleni, Paul Katana. Kamukonji, Hassan Yusuf. Kamukonji Hassan Yusuf. Kamukonji Hassan Yusuf. Kandara Chege Njuguna. Kandui John Makali. Kangema Peter Kihongi. Kagundo Fabian Chule. Kapenguria Samuel Moroto. Kapsaret Oscar Sudi. Kapsaret Oscar Sudi.
Karachuonyo Okwome Andrew Adipo. Kasarani Karauri Ronald Kamwiko. Kasipul Were Charles Ongondo. Kathiani Mbui Robert. Keyo North Korir Adams Kipsanai. Keyo South Kipkoech Gideon Kimayo. Kericho Kemei Beatrice Chemweno. Keses Ruto Julius Kipleting. Keses Kuisero Wangaya Christopher Aseka. Kiamba Wanjiko John Jogona. Kiambu Waidaka John Mashua. Kiambu Waidaka John Mashua.
Kiambu Town. He's not here.
Kiambu Murada Ann Wajiko Mugo. Kibra Orero Peter Ochieng. Kibwezi Mbalu Jessica Nduku Kiko. Kibwezi West Mutuse Ekomas Mwengi. Kieni Wainaina Anthony Njoroge. Kieni Wainaina Anthony Njoroge. Kigumo Munyoro Joseph Kamau. Keharu Nyoro Samson Dindi. Kikuyu Eshungwa Anthony Kemani. Kilgoris Sunkuli Julius Lekakeny. Kilifi Mwanyanje Gertrude Mbeyu. Kilifi North Baya Owen Ya. Kilifi South Kiti Richard Ken Chonga. Kilome Zambia Thaddeus Kethua. Kimilili Mutua Didmas Wekesa Barasa. Kiminini Bisao Morris Kakai. Kinango Rai Samuel Gonzi. Gonzi Rai. Kinangop Tuku Zakari Kwenya. Voted. It's voted. Kipipiri Muhia Wanjiko. Kipkelion East Cheroro Joseph Kimuta. Kipkelion West Hilary Kiplangat Koske. Kirinyaga Jen Jerry Maina. Kirinyaga Central Gitari Joseph Gashoki. Kirinyaga Central Joseph Gashoki Gitari. Kisauni Bedzimba Rashid Juma. Kisi Donya Doris Aburi. Kisumu, Busia Ruth Adhiambo Odinga. Kisumu Central, Oron Joshua Odongo. Kisumu East, Ahmed Shakil Ahmed Shabir.
Yes.
Kisumu West, Rosa Akinyebuyu. Kitui, Irene Modoni Kasalu. Kitui East, Nimrod Miduka Mbai.
Yes.
Kitui Central, Makali Benson Mulu. Kitui Rural, Mboni David Mwalika. Nyamai Rachel Kaki, Kitui South. Edith Vethi Nyanze, Kitui West. Mokaya Nyakundi Japheth, Kitutu Chache North. We take it from where? I will repeat from Kitui South. Rachel Kaki Nyamai.
She voted.
Yes. Nyanza Edith Vethi.
She voted.
Nyakundi Japheth Mokaya.
I vote yes.
Kibagendi Anthony. Kitutu Chache South.
Amesema? No. Kibagendi amesema? Kibagendi kama Kibagendi.
Kitutu Chache South, Kibagendi Anthony. Clive, Kitutu Masabak, Clive Ombane Gisairo. Konoin, Brighton Leonard Yegon. Kuresoi North, Mutai Alfred Kibrono. Kuresoi North. Okay. Joseph Kipkoske Tanui, Kuresoi South. Okay. Kuria East, Masairo Marwa Kitayama. Kuria West, Robi Matthias Nyamabe. Kwale, Masito Fatuma Hamisi. Kwanza, Wanyonyi Ferdinand Kevin. Lafi, Abdurrahman Mohammed Abdi. Lakdera, Mohammed Abdikadir Hussein. Laikipia, Jane Wangeshi Kagiri. Laikipia East, Festus Mwangi Kionjuri. Laikipia North, Sarah Paulata Korere. Ndio. Laikipia West, Stephen Washira Karani. Laisamis, Joseph Lekuton. Lamu, Monica Mudoni Marufu. Lamu East, Obor Weida Muhammad. Lamu West, Modama Stanley Moiruri. Langata, Felix Odiwor Kode.
Yes.
Kahangara, Larry, Joseph Mburu Kahangara. Likoni, Mishi Juma Hamisi Mboko. Inabwera Daraja Lugari. Lunga Chiforomondo Mangale Munga. Lurambi Titus Hamala Mkhwana. Mara Jafet Miriti Kareke Mbyuki. Machakos Joyce Kamene. Machakos Town, Caleb Mutiso Mule. Okay. Yeah, whoops. George Aladwa Omwera Makadara. Makueni Kiamba Susan Dunge. Makueni Women Rep Mumo Rose Museo. Absent. Can I repeat? Makueni Mumo Rose Museo. Malava Moses Malulu Injendi. Malindi Amina Laura Munyazi. Mandera North Abdullahi Bashir Sheikh. Mandera Khair Kasim Sheikh. Mandera East Abdurrahman Hussein Wetan Muhammad. Mandera South Abdul Ibrahim Haro. Mandera West Yusuf Adam Haji. Manyata John Gitonga Mwaniki Mukunji. Maragwa Mary Wamaua Waidira Njoroge. Marakwet East David Kangogo Bowen. Marakwet West Timothy Kipchumba Toroitich. Marsabit Naomi Jilo Wako. Masinga Mwalio Joshua Mbithi Mutua. Masinga Joshua Mbithi Mutua Mwalio. Matayos Geoffrey Makoha Modanga. Madare Anthony Oluoch. Madioya Edwin Mugo Gishoki. Okay. Madira Kahugu Eric Mwangi.
I vote yes.
Matuga Tandaza Kasim Sawa. Okay. Matungu Nabulindo Peter Oscar. Is there? Yeah, Tandaza is there. Can I repeat Matuga? Matuga Tandaza Kasim Sawa. Okay, asante. Matungulu Mule Stephen Mutinda. Mavoko Kingola Patrick Makau.
I vote yes.
Mbere North Geoffrey Kariuki Kiringa. Mbere South Nebat Bernard Murioki. Mboni Nzioka Erastus Kivasu. Meru Kailemia Elizabeth Karab. Migori Mohammed Fatuma Zainab. Mogotio Kiborek Ruben. Moiben Phyllis Chepkemoy Barto. Molo Francis Kuria Kemani. Mombasa Zamzam Muhammad Chimba. Mosob Abraham Kipsang Kirwa. Moyale Jaldesa Guyo Wako. Msambweni Jaldesa. Okay. Capture, thank you. Msambweni Badr Salim Faisal. Mount Elgon Fred Kapondi Chesebe. Muhoroni James Onyango Oyo. Mukorweini Gishoi Kagusha John Philip. Mumias East Salasia Peter Kalerwa. Mumias West Naika Johnson Manya. Moranga Betty Njeri Maina. Mvita Mohamed Saud Machele. Mwala Musau Vincent Musyoka. Okay, done. Mwatate Peter Mbogo Shake. Peter Mbogo Shake. Thank you. Mwea Mary Maingi. Mwingi Central Gideon Muteme Mulyungi. Mwingi North Paul Musimi Nzengu. Mwingi West Charles Ngusi Anguna. Nairobi City Esther Mudhoni Pasaris. Naivasha Kihara Jane Wanjiru Njeri. Nakuru Chelule. Can I repeat Naivasha? Kihara Jane Wanjiru Njeri. Nakuru Liza Chepkori Chelule. Nakuru Town East Gikaria David. Nakuru Town West Arama Samuel. Nambale Mulanya Geoffrey Ekesa. Nandi Cynthia Chepkoske Muge. Nandi Hills Bernard Kibor Kitur. Narok Rebecca Nonaishi Tonke. Narok East Lemanken Aramat. Narok North Agnes Mantaine Pareye. Narok South Olentutu Kitilai. Narok West Gabriel Koshal Tongoyo. Navaholo Emmanuel Wangwe. Ndaragwa Gachagua George N. Ndiwa Martin Peter Sowino. Ndia GK George Masharia Kariuki. Njoro Charity Katambi Chepkwony. Northor Guyo Adi Wario. North Imenti Abdul Rahim Dawood. North Mogirango Joash Nyamache Nyamoko. Nyakach Joshua Aduma War. Nyali Mohammed Ali Mohammed. Nyamira Jerusha Momanyi Mongina.
Mohammed Ali is here.
Yes, he's voted. I repeat, Nyamira Jerusha Momanyi Mongina. Thank you. Nyandarua Getao Faith Wairemo. Nyando Okelo Jared Odoyo.
Nyando votes yes.
Yaribari Chache Zahid Janda.
Yes.
Yaribari Masaba Daniel Ogwo Kamanduku. Nyatike Tom Boya Odege. Nyeri Rahab Mukami Washira. Nyeri Town Duncan Maina Madenge. Oljororok Moshira Michael Mwangi. Olkalau David Juguna Kiaraho. Odaya Michael Wambogo Wainaina. Pokot South David Losiakau Kosing. Rabai Mupe Anthony Nkenga. I have been asked to repeat Pokot South.
He said yes.
Pokot South, Kosing David Losiakau. Thank you. Rabai Anthony Kenga Mupe. Rangwe Gogo Linian Achieng.
I vote yes.
Rarieda Amolo Paul Otiende. Rongai Paul Kibet Chebor.
Yes.
Rongo Paul Abor. Roysambu Agustin Kamade Mwafrika. Ruaraka Francis Kajwang Tom Joseph.
Yes.
Roiro Kingara Simon Nganga. Runyanjes Karemba Eric Mutangi Jiru. Sabatia Sloya Clement Logova. Saboti Caleb Amisi Luyai. Saku Raso Dido Ali. Samburu Pauline Lenguris. Samburu East Jackson Lekumontare Lentoijoni. Samburu North Dominic Eli Letipila. Samburu West Josephine Naisula Lesuda. Seme James Wambura Nyikal. Shinyalu Frederick Lusuli Ikana. Siaya Odwor Christine Ombaka. Sigor Peter Lochakapong. Sigor Awetsoin Justice Kipsang Kemei. Sirisia John Waluke Koi. Sotik Francis Kipiegon Arab Sige. South Imenti Idinji Shadrach Mwiti. South Mogirango Onyego Silvana Sosoro. David Kiplagat. Starehe Maina Mwago Amos. Suba North Millie Grace Akoto Diambo. Suba South Karoli Omondi. Subukia Kashobe Samuel Kenudia. Suna East Mohammed Junaid Sheikh Nu. Suna West Peter Francis Masara. Taita Taveta Lydia Haika Mnene Mizigi. Tana River Amina Dika Abdullahi. Tarbaj Hussein Abdi Bare. Taveta John Okano Bwire. Teso North Edward Kaunya Oku. Teso South. Can I repeat Teso North? Oku Edward Kaunya. Thank you. Teso North Oku Edward Kaunya.
Yeah, yes,
Sorry, Teso South Otucho Mary Emase. Tetu Geoffrey Wandeto Mwangi. Daraka Murugara George Gitonga. Daraka Nithi Susan Ngugi Nduyo. Vika Town Nganga Alice Wamboi. Tiati William Kamket Kasait. Tigania East Lawrence Purwaburi. Tigania West John Kanwithia Motunga. Tinderet Julius Melikibiwot. Tongaren John Murumba Chikati. Transoia Lilian Chebetsiyoy. Tarbo Janet Chepkemboy Sitiene. Turkana Cecilia Asinyen Gitit. Turkana Central Joseph Namwar Emathe. Turkana East Nicholas Ngikor Nixon Ngikolong. Turkana North Paul Ekwom Nabuin.
Is there?
Yeah. Okay. Turkana South, John Ariko Namoit. Turkana West, Daniel Epuyo Nanok. Wasingishu, Gladys Jeposke Boss. Ugenya, Ochieng David Ouma. Uriri, Nyamita Mark Ogola. Vihiga, Kagesi Kivai Ernest Ogesi. Vihiga, Adagala Beatrice Kahai. Voi, Hamis Chome Abdi. Wajir, Fatuma Abdi Jeho. Wajir West, Aden Daudi Muhammad. Wajir North, Ibrahim Abdi Sani. Wajir South, Muhammad Aden Ado. Wajir West, Yusuf Muhammad Farah. Webuye East, Martin Pepela Wanyonyi. Webuye West, Daniel Wanyamasitati. West Mogirango, Mogaka Stephen.
Yes.
West Pokot, Rael Chepkemoy Kasiwai. Westlands, Timothy.
He is already voted.
Oh, sorry, we have done that. Sorry. Undanyi, Mwakuona Danson Mwashako. Basil Robert Ngui Yata.
Is he here?
Ali Abdisirat Khalif. Sabina Wanjiru Shege. Joseph Hamisi Dena. My vote yes. Joseph Hamisi Dena. Okay. Suleka Hulbale Harun. Dorothy Mudoni Kiara. Joseph Wainaina Iraya. Irene Joseph Wainaina Iraya.
He's voted.
Okay.
Yes.
Irene Nyakerario Mayaka. Umulher Harun Muhammad. Teresia Wanjiro Mwangi. No. Abubakar Ahmed Tali.
Yeah.
Abubakar Tali. Thank you.
You finished? Honorable members, order. Is there any member present who has not had his or her name called out?
Is there?
Ladies and gentlemen, 270 plus yeses, if I'm not wrong. And it looks like from what I'm seeing, the quorum is supposed to be 277, and I've counted about 260. But we've seen a couple of no's of the and now they're doing final tallying. Of course, we'll go back to hear from them. Ladies and gentlemen, I think now we can start our home run with people. We already know that it's now official that Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of Kenya, will go down as the first Deputy President under the 2010 Constitution and all the other constitutions as the first Deputy President to be impeached by the National Assembly. Quite a start of our day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Home Run with Pipi.
Ladies and gentlemen, listening to Home Run Pipi. Normally we end our show at this time at 9 p.m. But because of the issues that are going on in the National Assembly of Kenya, we had to take a break and of course get into the whole Gachagua impeachment thing, and we have just gone through it. It has been quite an eventful day, and which it has culminated with over 260. We're going to get the final tally when the clerks of Bunge finish counting. I got a lot of yeses, but I saw a couple of no's from Kitui, from a couple of Morima people, and also we could see a pattern. We're going to be discussing that shortly. And of course, Babu Wino, who was glaringly missing, Didi Nyoro, who have been missing throughout this conversation. So now we are going to get into the conversation. We have listened enough of these politicians, and it's time for us now to get down and talk about these issues. Do you believe Rigathi Gachagua deserves to be impeached? And do you think this process was fair? Do you think they listened to him, or it was just Peter Twende Nalo? Request the microphone, and of course, if you're not able to request the microphone, you have to refresh and then come back and request the microphone again. Yes, so let's keep it going. Naona pale hivi watu kadhaa wakadha walikuwa hapa hivi kina Western Shilaho, and I know they disappeared because of the voting. Now we are waiting for the final tally. Of course, as it stands, Rigathi Gachagua cannot get the quorum to even to even contest because the guys really voted. ODM is really in government, guys. We do not have an opposition. That is my sad submission as we get to this. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Home Run PP lights are kept on by you. If you like what I'm doing, there's a tip line up at 0721948229 where you can support the show. Now, I don't know if there was anything new when it comes to the voting. We expected it from the choirs we had. Christine Mawia, what are your thoughts on the whole process today? I've seen you around for a minute.
Okay, good evening, all of us. All wrote in our ethics and morality. I really don't know whether it is right or wrong to impeach him. But owing to the rot in our ethics and morality, whatever will be chosen by the fewest people is the right thing. Whatever will be chosen by the majority, as we have seen, it is the wrong thing. Thank you.
Haya, unasikia hiyo. We need to be very careful and watch carefully. I see Diamond. Habari yako mzee?
Fiti bana. How are you?
I'm good. Ndo tunaanza.
Ile siku nitakujiwa my friend. Kuje ni police station gani tunaweza kujiwa?
Mimi wacha kuje tu wakuje nyumbani. Mimi nilitoroka once nikarealize hiyo maisha acha tuacheki na Raila. Mimi wacha wanikujie tu. I've given up.
Well man, sasa what can I say, man? You know, growth of this nation starts in parliament. That's where the growth of this country starts. And to some extent, maybe we really don't need parliament. Just maybe. Because, think about it. The issues that we expect parliament to be looking at seriously are issues of, say, for cooking oil. Then you have scandals around AFCON, the Stadia. They've spent a whopping 7 billion doing both feasibility study and consultation. 7 billion. Then you come to the health sector. They have decided to spend 100 billion on a system, which is a software. In fact, I think they downloaded an open source software. If someone understands IT, an open source software is a software that you can download for free. You can actually see the code. So you can manipulate it. You can change ABCD for it to fit your needs. So for example, if it was a school system, you will download the code, alafu unaenda tu pale unabadilisha jina ya shule, unabadilisha jina ya student, unabadilisha classes, whether it is grades, class, downloaded the system, and they are there taking about 100 billion Kenya shillings. So these are the things that this institution called Parliament should actually be putting hours behind. But Maze, from last week, day and night, in fact, if you want to get the efficiency of Kenya's parliament, it's been the most efficient in the last 7 days. Very efficient. In fact, they received a court order on Friday at about 2 p.m. And by 3 p.m., the same parliament had responded and had scheduled public participations in constituencies. So, I'm not shocked that they have voted to impeach the deputy president. I'm not shocked. They voted for the BBI. They voted for the finance bill. They vote for anything as long as I'm sure money exchanged somewhere. Yes, somewhere. Now, how grave are the allegations against the deputy president? I do not support him as a person, but looking at the allegations and I would call them the rumors around it, a sober mind, a single sober mind would actually realize it's a charade. Wanakimbizana na kitu kabisa haiko. But because parliament is set up to be an an auction, the results are what we are seeing. Now, what are the options? It will go to the Senate, obviously. And he will be impeached in the Senate as well. I don't know if the courts will save him, but even if they don't, I really do not believe that the framers of the Constitution... Someone was muted. Okay. I was saying, just give me another 2 minutes. I think I'll stop it right after that. I'm saying the framers of the Constitution believe that they wanted this process to be abused. Because if that was the case, we would actually have had a deputy president that is hired and fired by the president, not one that is voted in. Because you want to give the liberty to the president to choose whoever he wants to work with. And that was the issue that the Constitution wanted to sort. Because remember, Moi era and Kibaki era and the rest, saa saba tu unasikianga vice president amevutwa mwingine amewekwa. So we wanted to heal that process. Now we've healed it with another process where we wanted a certain threshold to be reached for a deputy president to be impeached. And this threshold included, okay, I'm not a lawyer, but there are two things that I think I've read or heard about, is that we wanted to impeach a deputy president based on gross misconduct, underline the word gross, abuse of office, and I think other items. For you to, if there was no need for proof of gross misconduct and abuse of office, then we'd have let Parliament just do whatever they want to do. But for me, I think I really want to see what the courts will say. I want to see it in the High Court. I want to see it in the Supreme Court, all the way. I want to see this process to the conclusion so that we are very clear as a nation. Next time, when you appoint a deputy president, if you make that mistake, you do not come back to us crying. If Ruto thinks Gachagua was a mistake, he should have really thought the day he appended his signature to choose that guy. But taking us on all these circles, it's very unfortunate. I'll leave it at that. The MPs that are thinking they are heroes today, hiyo kitu inakatanga both sides. In fact, politicians keep making this mistake every day. They make a law because they're in this side of the story. Remember Murkomen, he used to make very funny laws when he was a member of parliament on the other side. When Ruto was being chased away, he was the one crying every day in parliament. That is the issue. MPs do not really think outside this moment. It's like my biology teacher used to call it an ejaculation. At that point, your time. They think about the time. Nothing past that. Okay, thank you, Pipi. Maybe if I get time another time, let me listen to the rest.
All right, thank you. I'm seeing Kina Osoro are celebrating.
Yes. Where's that gentleman not? Order, members, order. Take your seats. Order, honorable members, take your seats for the tellers. Take your seats.
Pipi, I'm very sure he has been impeached. Maybe you let the rest speak.
Okay, I'll give you the real numbers.
Take your seats.
I just want to get the numbers, yeah, the exact numbers, and then we'll go back to the conversation. But yes, Masaka, what do you have to say on this? I'll just follow it up on my own.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I think everybody is doing well. First and foremost, let me use the word, the theater of absurds. If you check on this motion from the beginning, it's something that it was already set. They have already made up their mind what to do.
There we go. Just a minute. Masaka, just a minute. They tell us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honorable Speaker, based on the responsibility you bestowed on me, Jared Okello, MP for Nyando, Zahir Janda, Honorable Onesmus Ngogoyo, and Honorable Njeri Maina, we are here to declare the results as follows, Honorable Speaker. The nays, 44. Abstentions, 1. And the ayes, 281.
Come forward.
And just like that, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been impeached with 281 yeses, 44 noes, and 1 abstention. Mwasaka, what were you saying? I've seen Osoro dance solidarity forever, man. Must be a good day.
Alikuwa amejua. 284, that's a big number. And secondly, as I was saying earlier, that this thing was already planned, and there's no way that this thing could have gone down. It was supposed to be done this way. And for me, I think it's a problem because they never wanted to listen from him. Even him coming there, it was just by the way to follow the procedure that is needed in the parliament. But as we speak, the first speaker was saying that we need to eradicate this issue whereby someone can sit one day and say, now I don't want my deputy, and start now asking people to come in and kutimua deputy yake. We need to have a way that we protect the immunity. We have that immunity that protects the leaders in their position. For me, if there are people who have brought problems in this country, are these members of parliament, because kazi yao. Have you heard? The one person brings the motion. The second time they start preparing document to go to for public participation. The third time they've brought in the parliament. The impeachment is done. It's something that was already planned and it was underway. For me, I think we have a wrong democracy. The democracy itself is dying. We are abusing the democracy. And secondly, our members of parliament does not understand their roles. Because if you follow the constitution the way it says about the impeachment of a president, actually the impeachment of a president is equally to the deputy. You'll find out that it's a gross misconduct, abuse of an office, and maybe mutakiwa wazimu. But if you follow all those issues, you find out that ni vitu wameekelea jamaa vitu mingi. But now who are we to say? Let them go down. And I was telling someone the way Junet was saying the other time that wacha Makanga atangulie. If something else comes, huyu dereva pia tutavaa nini? Tutamnyorosha. And I'm in fear they will always come to the president next. So my fellow Kenyans, let us not embrace such a behavior. We have a very wrong team in the parliament who thinks about their stomach. They don't think about anything else. For me, they could have called the deputy president, they make a committee, they discuss him, interrogate him, and they get the truth out of him. But for that, thank you, Bwana Chair. Continue.
Asante for that, Masaka. Mute your mic up. Thank you so much for tuning and also talking to us. Ras G, talk to us and then Jamia. We are now going to go up until midnight hapa kwenye home run with PP as we're just getting reactions from Kenyans about the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Oh yes, talk to me, Ras G.
Yes, PP. Sijui kama uende next ndio nianze, but I was in the middle of something, but let me just react. It's like
go to Daniel and then we can come back to you because bado tunajaribu kusort the connections.
Yes. Let me just go on. I think I'll just go on now. A quick observation, and I think I almost got into problems of exchanging with one Nani, but I think I wish he was still here. But PP, you can see very clearly we don't have an independent parliament. This is something that I'm even shocked why Osoro is celebrating. There was nothing to celebrate about that because from the onset, that is something that they had planned. It's supposed to go that way. Even I know in the Senate, because of the numbers, now that Raila Odinga and William Ruto are reading from the same page politically, so you expect the same outcome in the Senate. But most important, most very important is that Kenyans should realize and should start interrogating, because your first speaker, there's somebody who talked about the Constitution. Constitution talks of separate of powers, yeah? We are having an extension arm of government that is absolutely thinking on behalf of the executive. And it's so unfortunate. It's all unfortunate that William Ruto will lecture, will talk very beautiful things about democracy. There's no democracy in the country. There's no democracy in our opposition. There's no democracy in the ruling coalition. Why am I saying this? You can see even this impunity is slowly trickling down even to the young people of this nation. When the young people of this nation felt that the government of the day was not giving them value for their money, value for our taxes, when the young people are demanding transparency, accountability, good governance, and all those things, what did the political class do? They went and joined forces. And that is exactly what has happened in our National Assembly. We are not saying that Rigathi is immune. We are not saying that Rigathi is an angel. But what we are seeing is interest playing in the ground of parliament, political interest. Because you cannot tell me today Rigathi Gachagua is guilty of those crimes and exonerate the boss. And that's why Honorable Gachagua has tried to go back to the public because he knew very well that his goose was already cooked by the leaders. Alikuwa ameshajua hiyo kitabu, and whatever Gachagua was just trying to play with the public court. In the eyes of the public court, I can guarantee you Gachagua is very clean. And he has a massive following when you wanasema angekuwa impeached. And if it was in case of an impeachment, majority of Kenyans thought and believed that wangeenda wote. But because politics zetu ni za interest, na nini, you are seeing what is playing. My final call as I learn. I want to call upon now that it is shaping, inachukua mkondo wa kikabila. I want to tell Kenyans that our politics, tukatae tuambiane maneno hapa tufanye nini, our politics will always revolve around tribe. I'm saying this because when Gachagua has said that they are shareholding, amejaribu ku clarify, but Gachagua was very clear. Me and you, we know alikuwa na maanisha nini in terms of shares. And I don't see why Gachagua should be sacrificed on the basis of shareholding when the National Assembly Speaker sits in that government courtesy of shareholding. The Speaker in the Senate sits in this current government that is supposed to be the jury, the executioner, the judge. They're supposed to judge even Gachagua. Hiyo ndio imekaa pale, and they know very well they came on the basis of shareholding. So it is very hypocritical when members of parliament, some can think as low as saying at mimi kuna wakati aliniita malaya. We have reduced this country, and I believe wherever Martin Shikuku, wherever Mwai Kibaki is, wherever great debaters like Paul Muite, Martha Karua, Marende, Kaparo, I'm very sure they are looking at this parliament with a lot of pity and with a lot of sadness, because we have never had this kind of parliament. And this one points out to the larger leadership that is led by William Ruto. If Kenyans are going to accept this as a way of life, if the young people are going to fight like what we are doing currently now, even right now, we are not even sure whether the popular candidate that the GNZ were trying to believe would be their messiah is the right person. Kuna a lot of confusion. There's speculation, huku na huku. And that is what the system does. It throws you narratives, it throws you money to confuse. And it is sad for me to say, as a young person of this country, we still have a very long way to go in terms of liberating ourselves from the jaws of impunity led by William Ruto, Raila Odinga, and company. I beg to learn.
All right, thank you for that. Jamiel, talk to me. It looks like you're going to have to restart this space again, but yeah, talk to me, Jamiel.
Yeah, PP, I really hope you're doing good. It's been a while, but really thank you for this space. I think it has been amazing. But me, Leo, I really don't think we as Kenyans are being honest. Because if we are to be honest as Kenyans, okay, we're being honest, but not fully honest to ourselves, actually. Because tukikuwa too honest, Rigathi Gachagua really just has to go home. Like, tuambiane ukweli. It's no joke. It's the plain truth. What we are doing right now in the TL is like we are saying, mwizi ameshikwa, alafu tunasema ati sasa huyu mwizi tusimnyoroshe because hatujashika wezi wengine. Ama wezi walikuja wawili, so tumeshika mmoja, so tumwache hadi tushike yule mwingine wakiwa wawili ndo tudeal now. That is exactly what we are trying to say. Because Rigathi Gachagua is not a saint. He's not a saint. Rigathi Gachagua is far from being a saint. And if I'm to compare Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto, if I'm giving William Ruto a 1 out of 100, I'm going to give Gachagua a 1.2. Like, they're just the same. So I know, I get the point. You also want Ruto to go, but now we want to send Gachagua. Let him go. After Gachagua goes, we continue calling out that Ruto also goes. So I don't get this picture where we are trying to say, oh, don't impeach Gachagua, let him stay there so that you can go with. Stay here and do what? Why do we want Gachagua to stay? Gachagua he did not say anything about Chief. He just said it recently. Yesterday, actually. He never said anything about Adani. He just said it recently. Yesterday. When things are not boiling nicely on his end. Ndiye akajama kama kusema. He is never on our side. Why are we on his side now? Huyu ni msee amekuwa anaongea ujinga every time he gets the mic. He just chomas all over, saying a lot of nonsense. All of a sudden we have forgotten. And this is why we have a problem as the electorate of Kenya. Especially when we go voting. Unaona hii parliament ya saizi tunailia. we had a chance to send all these people home because people think you know that 3/4 of members of parliament were retained viti zao. They blundered us when they were with Kina Uhuru. Same corruption cases, same issues. We did nothing when we went to vote. We retained them. And then we expect them magically wafanye something good. We have to stop reasoning like kids. Tuanze kupiga kura responsibly, sending these idiots home. When you retain an idiot, he will not change magically because Ruto is president. Sasa atakuja kukuwa MP mzuri. You thought that. Huyu jamaa wa Suna, this Suna MP, this idiot, amekuwa MP for how long? Junet Mohammed. Are we just realizing that he's an idiot? All of a sudden we're like, Junet is an idiot. He has always been an idiot. He has not started now. Isio kesi yetu. Tuwache wase wapigane huko. Let us deal with the real issues that we have as Kenyans. Whether we have Gachagua, whether we don't have Gachagua, sisi tuko na shida zetu. We don't even give a fuck whether he stays, whether he goes. Hiyo hata sio issue yetu PP. What I'm trying to say is that let us not lose focus because of this nonsense of regarding whatever. This is nonsense. Sisi nafaa tukuwe tunaongelea Adani and Chief. Imagine when you have to changia a sick mzee anani dialysis, mumchangie na kuna serikali. Kuna sijui NHIF, kuna nini ati sijui wameka how many billions into that. Tukuje tumchangie. Alafu you want me to talk about Rigathi Gachagua? I don't know why we are trying to portray him as some nice guy. Okay, now asomea ndio. Why? Because you niggas are like, Rigathi should not go, both of them should go. And then is your issue yetu, but there is your issue yetu. Me, I'm just saying it. Najua maybe some people will come for me, I get it, but is your issue yetu. Sisi hata wakwende huko, wafutane, wapigane, wauane, wafanyane nini. Sisi issue yetu ni wale watoto wamepotea, hawajawahi patikana mpaka leo waliingia parliament. Sisi issue yetu ni how are we getting shift rolling, help rolling. Tunarudishaje nini yetu health nini yetu vizuri. History ya housing kuliendaje? Hizo ndo tunafaa tukuwe tunaongelea saizi. Mimi hata saizi niambiwe Rigathi Gachagua anaeka kamba kwa shingo yake anataka kujimaliza. I will not talk about it. Trust me. Like it's nonsense. So yeah, PP, let us I'm winding up by saying this. Let us not forget who Rigathi Gachagua is because of this excitement on TL. Let us not forget who this guy is. He's not on our side. Okay? So he needs to go. And I'm really happy that amepitisha aende. So what we now need to do, pia our MPs, tuwapeleke pia how the same way wamepeleka Gachagua, they have shown us the way. I'm really happy they have done it. They have shown us the way that actually they can actually impeach someone. Because nilikuwa nataka kuona, can they really do it? And yeah, they can do it. So kumbe they can also impeach Ruto. Very good.
Pepita, can I ask him before he leaves? Kindly, Pepita.
So wacha wote watoke waende. That is what I want to say. Pole pole, tutamaliza. Waturudishie IEBC, we also send these people home. And ninyi voters, next time you're going to see this with your clapping mentality, tena mwapigie makofi. It's all good. Mtawarudisha tena 2027 because they're speaking your mother tongue and they're telling you how niliwaletea sijui whatever. You rudisha them there and then you expect them to act well. We shall see about it. As me and Sia, we are waiting for Orengo. And you guys will see. You guys will see what we will do to Orengo because if there's anyone in Sia here, if there's anyone from Sia here, you know very well we are sending Orengo home. If you have brains, we have to send Orengo home. We have to send Orengo home if you're from Sia. And if you do not send Orengo home again, people from Sia, you will cry. I'm just telling you for free. If you guys don't send Elisha Odhiambo home, you'll cry. So kaeni mkijua hivyo. Msikuje kulia baadaye, this is the most stupid parliament. We are the ones who are making that parliament. And yes, we have democracy, but we are misusing that democracy by sending idiots to parliament. By welcoming them back after they have done nonsense in parliament, tunawapigia makofi tukienda kuomba pesa kwa boma zao. Me, I see the way people line up pale kwa Elisha asking for money. Mnamuita kwa matanga wapatie pesa. We are the ones who are cultivating this parliament iko hivi stupid, and it's high time we own up to it. That's what I want to say. Thank you, people.
Okay, thank you for that submission. Jamiel, niliona Rasjini kama alikuwa na swali. Ladies and gentlemen, I think if you have requested the mic, you'll have to restart your app and come back to the mic, because I can't get any other more requests. And of course, we've been live here from 10 a.m. Tukifuatilia tu history ya impeachment. Finally, 281 members have agreed with Mwengi Mutuse that Rigathi Gachagua should not be the deputy president. We are going to Senate. But right now, what do you feel about it? Ras G, you had a question.
Yes, Pepita. Very interesting. And is it Jamil? Jamil has boots, ameleta kitu ingine very interesting. Now, ameongea kuhusu the Kenyan electorate. This is not we should let Gachagua sink. And I agree. Gachagua does not subscribe to the kind of politics and leadership I think the country deserves and wants. That one we are in full agreement. The only thing that we are questioning the independence and the thinking of the framers of the Constitution. What we are seeing is that is a deliberate use of the Constitution and using institution to rubber stamp decisions that are reached by the executive, ama mtu akiamua hataki mwingine anatumia. Tuna agree sisi wote, Gachagua doesn't. But if we will have a culture of hounding people out of office basing on our own interest and not the interest of the public, because Gachagua outside has nothing to do with, because if even Leo Gachagua vile ameenda, will it help anything in Adani? No. Will it help anything in Shif? No. All those things that pertain Mwananchi are not. Now the second, just to land, I was just responding to Jamil. He has talked about the ABC. As we speak today, the reason why the MPs are acting with such impunity in parliament is because William Ruto has another card in store. There is a deliberate effort to extend the term limit of the president. And when the term limit of the president will be extended, it means also an extension term of the legislators, the MCAs, the governors. So as we talk today in a country, as much as tunaongea kusema we have one enemy, let us remember, William Ruto Sahi, he has to make sure all the leaders, the so-called politicians, live well, they are financed well, and everything. Kwa sababu those are the only people that will guarantee him a second term. Mimi na wewe hatuko hapo hivyo, and that's why you see there is a very deliberate effort kuhakikisha IABC haijakuwa restructured. All those are just deliberate efforts. So people, just look on that. I was responding to Jamil on that question of the IEBC.
All right. I would like to play a soundbite from Otiende Amolo, and what he had to say about that. Also, I don't know if you can see me. I see about 14 requests, and I can't even see who that is requesting. So I don't know if I should restart the space. What next here, because I can't get no new speakers onto the microphone. Will you guys come back? Make sure you follow me so that you can see the notification. Yeah, make sure you follow me at MCP Peter first before we restart this space. Yeah, because I see some guys are writing on the comment section, give me the mic. The people were telling me there is the mic. Let me give it a drop and start. And of course, yeah, because I also want to hear from new speakers. Yes. So this is Home Running People. You're just getting started. Don't go any far. Let us restart this space. I have time. We have time. Wacha nikunywe maji tuanze. Right now, just make sure you're following me, and you will see the notification right now. It's just a stop and start, refresh and go. Let's go.
venye ilikuwa inafaa. Watu hawakupewa enough time to kupata hiyo chance ya kufanya participation, hawakupewa enough time ya kuaddress au kuambiwa itakuwa date fulani. It was very rushed. The second thing, the public participation ilifanyika before the deputy president express aseme shida nini, aseme hoja zake na parliament aseme shida ni gani na gani. Then we have the public participation, then the parliament do the necessary. And kitu ingine nani Rigathi have a tough time. Besides anapigana na the big fishes. That's UDA and Azimio, you know. Kiangalia ni kama wameshikana wote pamoja. Kiangalia mtu kama Janet Mohammed saizi, he's not the same person we used to know. The person who used to stand with the truth. Tumeona venye ana argument zake. So Rigathi on a hard time hata akienda kwa Senate. The only option we have, tukiongea fact, that's the fact, it's judiciary. That's the only hope we have.
Hello, hi everyone.
I think we lost him. I think we actually lost him. So I'm going to give Titus. Titus, how are you? I can see your hand is up.
I'm very fine. Edgar.
Proceed. What's next?
Okay, from my thought, number one, the National Assembly have really failed us today. I'm very embarrassed, and the National Assembly is very shameful for the action that they've taken today. What next is about now, the impeachment motion will go to the Senate, but I hope that the deputy president will be impeached again in the Senate. The only option that the deputy president is having now is he will be presenting the case to the Supreme Court, and there, if justice always prevails in this nation, then the deputy president will not go home. But when it is not, eventually, His Excellency the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua will eventually go home. But I want to tell you Kenyans that in 2027, a lot of things will be happening in this nation, especially from people coming from the Mount Kenya region. Thank you.
Okay, let me ask you a question. The deputy president did appear, or actually yesterday he did release a press statement trying to defend himself for I think 1+ hours, and the fact that Kenyans feel like he's actually using President William Ruto's script to try and get the sympathy votes. Do you think from this impeachment, if the guy is removed from office, is it going to be a win for Kenyans?
No, at all. Number one, let me just ask a very general question. What will the MPs achieve when Rigathi Gachagua is impeached as the deputy president? That's one of the questions that it's supposed to be answered. Secondly, Kenyans will not achieve anything regardless whether the deputy president is impeached or not impeached. We will not lose anything, and it doesn't have any effect. The effect about the sympathy votes, number one, deputy president will get a sympathy vote exactly the way William Ruto got in 2022. Secondly, Kenyans are now very wise, and we have the media and the social media platform. These pages will be opened. I think about the impeachment, the deputy president will come very clearly, and I'm very sure that he will do this in 2027. We'll be told about the Adani deals. We've been told about the corruption that has been going around. The good thing is they were together, but now they are fought. So these things, all of them, the Kenyans will know everything that was going within the William Ruto's government in the past 2 years.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope I'm audible. I was trying to change my devices and trying to add new speakers. So, first things first. Number one, the IBC has not been reconstituted, and that is the biggest problem we have as a country. Without an IBC, we cannot conduct a general election. We have so many seats that either the members died, for example, the Magarini, and also the members that were appointed to the cabinet. So we cannot conduct a general election without IBC in place. And William Ruto is playing a delay tactic in terms of reconstituting IBC. Today, it has been proven that our National Assembly is can I say our National Assembly is easily bought? Because I mean, if the allegations that William Ruto gave these guys money is true to come and vote, and they have voted in favor of removing DP Rigathi Gachagua, it means we are in a crisis as a country. We are in a crisis as a country. So I really need us to have this conversation. I mean, IBC has not been reconstituted. Even if we are going to call for dissolution of parliament, which I feel like it's a very good move if we are going to dissolve parliament, because I mean, these are the same people that are going to pass punitive laws that are going to injure a local Wanjiku. These are the same people that are going to pass these Adani deals and the punitive funding initiatives, funding university initiatives, and bills like the GMO, opening GMO food to this country. So I just want to have us to have a conversation. I mean, it's not that Rigathi Gachagua is a saint. Is far from being a saint. Rigathi Gachagua is as corrupt as William Ruto, even much more. So I'm going to let in Joanne. I don't know if I'm speaking you. I'm pronouncing your name well. John Jenga.
John Jen. Okay, thank you. I think what's happening in our country currently, it's a huge disappointment to us as citizens, and I don't think it's what our parents ever envisioned, because when they were passing this constitution in the year 2010, because if you look clearly, we're in a situation that we can, I think we can salvage ourselves, because we are calling for the dissolution of parliament. By who? By the president. Is the only person who can solve it. Second, we are saying impeach both, which is not possible. It's either we impeach the deputy president, which have happened through the parliament, through the parliament, through Senate. I know also they will impeach him, and then that all legal process that will follow in the courts. But what is important for us to note as young people is that where we're starting is that we don't have numbers to impeach the president Ruto Hatoki, so he's there. Second, the president does not have that goodwill to solve our problems. Yeah. If you remember what he said, allowed 25, 26, 27, allowed that week in June this year. He said he is going to reconstitute the IBC. He's there to do so. So that is the biggest problem that we're having in our country. And I think currently we should not be calling for we dissolve the parliament, because the president is not going to dissolve it, definitely. We should not be calling to impeach the president because we don't have the numbers, the parliament, to impeach the president. So what will be our solution then? because the MP has shown us they have the powers. Currently, they have the powers more than us, and the public participation part they were doing, they were just doing it for PR or for formality to show that that they indeed did the public participation. I think today, if we decide we want to solve our problems, there are two great things that we can do. First is to call. Not to call, just calling. You know, you can call. Is to push, and even to do demos, serious demos like we did on 25th, to call President Ruto to appoint the IBC or constitute the IBC within the next maybe 1 month.